Makiotoshi, embryonic basically, okay? So the first one I'm going to do is kind of very small Makiotoshi. Come up, displace, boom, and into this. And just like anything, he's going to take a kemi, okay? So I'll go slower, but don't take a kemi. All right, he's not going to sit here, boom, and take it in his stomach, okay? He wants to train to be responsive. At the same time, he's not cowardly. So he's not, no. Taking kemi means to reconcile yin and yang. So he has to receive the yang energy before he goes yin. So when he's cowardly, he did not receive the yang energy. Cowardly. That would be a counter. In Kihon Waza, we're not doing counters. Okay? Train according to your uke. Once you get it, you're going to add the kiai. Stay connected the whole time. Okay, again, a basic fighting concept is you attack what's closest to you. So that's not closest to me. His hands are. Don't attack the weapon. Another basic concept is a Roman maxim: fight the archer, not the arrow. Okay? So in the atosh, your first attack is twofold. The hands, and because we're doing Aikido, whatever I touch, from what I touch, goes into a center. When you go into a center, you attack his mobility, that attacks his ability to counter. Got it? So, this would not be it then. That's fighting the arrow, and then bypassing hands and center. Secondly, your art is of a particular nature. It's going to repeat patterns in the universe. So you're going to come up and not move this out of the way. It's going to come up, and I'm going to go around it. Here. So I'm not an alternate universe where I come over here, around the weapon, and I'm not clashing with the weapon. So the first move comes up, and then yins around it. Making this different. And making this different. You're going to see it come up and go around it. This way I already made connection with the weapon, and now whatever counter he does, right, I can stay connected to the weapon. Over here, it leads to Iuchi, right? And this doesn't do what you think it's going to do. It just pushes his sword around into Kirigachi. I hit it there. You see that? Not he did the same thing to me and got it around. I hit it around his head. Okay? So that's kind of like the Three Stooges thing. Knock my hammer fist down. Okay? It's kind of done. So, up, and around. Contact, down. Contact, down. We're going to mill out the final thrust. Up, contact down. Up, around. Okay, let's see the rotating cross and the center drop for the Otoshi. Okay, go. Okay, I am attacking his hands, but I'm not attacking his center by pushing straight down on his hands until it pulls on his shoulders, and then it starts to affect his center. So I'm not doing something like this. Okay? So here's his arm. I'm not gonna push it down until I get his shoulders, and then I get his center. It's from where I'm touching, I'm in the center. So I want from where I'm touching, again, it's not that I take his arm, and then that's what I pull it, and it makes his center move backwards. From where I'm touching, I make his center. I want his center to go that way. I want his center to go this way. Right? So when I want it to go down, it's going to go from here into the center. You see that? Okay, so same thing here. This does not go here this way. It goes in. You see that? So not here, because I'm going to want to ski past that. You got it? So as I add the ski into it, like this, it's going to go into the center this way. And that's what takes it into the ski. Okay? On the ski though, get in a ski position. Okay? And let's look at where you got there. So unwind the film. Got it? Okay. And go ahead and push me. Do that same, no, just rewind. That's it. Push me. Good. Push me. Go harder. Good. And your hardest. Good. And your hardest. What did you feel?
That one had a lot more resistance on it.
Okay, so let's do it again. So I want you to go hard, your hardest. Good? And again. Okay, what happened to your body?
Got pushed.
It's getting pushed back. Do you see that? So I'll demonstrate this again. Let's do it another way. Let's have you go here. You see where you are? Okay, and then you go. Good. And again. Good. I'll come so they can see. His arms are back there. Arms are back there. And he's going to bring his arms in. Okay? And then he's going to do it again. You see? So imagine I'm running at him. Boom! It's not going to do what you think it's going to do. Same thing here. Again, he's here. Okay? And you would say, oh, it would have been a killing blow. It would have been a killing blow. So he's going to do it his hardest. I kind of look okay. Then you go, well, it wasn't deep enough. You were standing at the edge of it. Okay, so here. Let's watch, go rewind it, and do it again. Okay? What is going on? Well, again, if you look at bayonet fighting, they're not like this. It's in your body. Like joust. You don't throw the weapon. You don't throw the weapon. You hold it to your body, and your body moves. You see that? My body moves. That part comes after the inertia is taken and he's going that way. So it can't be, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's going to hit here. Body, boom, and then in. Okay? Again, people start imagining lightsaber spears, and you can do that kind of stuff. Okay? But let's not imagine things. So, okay. I will show it. I want you to watch the timing when I make contact. It's in this position when I first touch his body. Okay? It's not in this position when I touch his body. Okay? So I'm going to do the technique. You see? And that is what would roll over. Got it? Okay. Let's try the whole thing now. Go. So, moving on, he'll do Kiriga-esh. I'm doing the same thing. So where he felt that attack on his hands is he did the rotating cross back to me. So I'll show you, okay? But we're gonna go slow. There's the beginning of the rotating cross. And he's gonna feel the drop. That's when he rotates the cross again. And this drops into empty space. See that? So he's not letting this, I'm not doing that, but he's not going early either. He is reconciling the yang energy with the same rotating cross. Ooh. That means his sword will hit me in the middle of my technique, and he's got a chance now, as opposed to I go, no, that's never going to get that off. Okay? So again, another martial rule. We already did one, hit the thing that's next to you. We did 2, fight the archer, not the arrow. And now 3, his counter must be in the midst of my attack, otherwise it does not work. Okay? So he has to wait, boom, that's what he gets. All right, let's try it. Okay, so I'm going to feel that. You're going to feel the void. Do you see that? Okay, so I'm going to feel the rotating cross. So we go a little slower. So as I start to go and he reconciles that, I'm going to keep that contact. Because I'm always following the yin energy. Got it? Okay, so as I go here, I'm going to keep that here. And then I always follow the thread. So I didn't do anything with my sword, but stayed stuck to his, with my joke, but stayed stuck to his weapon. And he peeled it off in his attempt to cut my head. Okay? So, boom. And now I have to obey the mind of my weapon. So, do you see? In other words, I'm not going here. Next martial concept. Dominate the center line. Make him have to work around it. That will give me the martial initiative. He has to deal with me. Okay? So, keeping all these things in mind, when I go, I have the center line again. You see? So, my body, my orientation is here. Boom. Up. It's from there that when he comes down, we're going to do it in stages. Again, it's embryonic. So this is not the timing of Makiotoshi. This is the vectors of Makiotoshi. Okay? So it's going to look like this. Embryonic. That's what I mean by embryonic. It's not the timing of Makiotoshi. It's the vectors of Makiotoshi. So at a certain point, his weapon stops being a sword and now becomes a kind of guide for my technique, okay? So it comes around, full, now it's going to be a guide, okay? I'm going to have another rotating cross. And I'm going to go around it and attack the hands and the center again. Boom, boom, now it's a guide. Again, not just his hands. From his hands, boom, into his center. Okay, from here, I have my ski. This isn't it. Back, in, boom, hit, through. Hit, boom, through. So even without the follow through, you're going to see it's doing the displacement. Okay? Let's try it.